Deep in the dreamy village of Star Hollow lived a curious boy named Eren. Eren loved books, big books, small books, ancient books, picture books. He read every night under a tiny lantern his grandmother gifted him. But one night, as he was reading in his backyard, a soft silver wind blew past him. The pages of his book fluttered wildly and formed glowing letters in the air. Find the Moonlit Forest. The secret library awaits. Eren's heart raced. A secret library? In a forest? He grabbed his lantern, put on his boots, and followed the glowing letters as they floated into the nearby woods. The forest was unlike anything Eren had ever seen. Trees glowed with pale moonlight. Leaves shimmered like tiny mirrors. Owls sang gentle melodies. And the air smelled like old paper and stardust. Suddenly, a tiny creature jumped out from behind a glowing fern. It was a fox, but not an ordinary one. His fur shone like silver ink. "I am Quill, guardian of the secret library," the fox said with a bow. "We've been waiting for someone like you." Eren blinked. "Me? But why?" Quill's tail swirled into a glowing question mark. "Because the library is losing its stories. The magical books are fading. Only a true lover of stories can rescue them." Eren squared his shoulders. "I'll help." Quill led him deeper into the forest until they reached a huge stone door shaped like an open book. It opened with a rumbling sound, revealing floating shelves, self-writing quills, staircases made of turning pages, glowing orbs that acted like reading lamps, books whispering their stories aloud. But many shelves were empty, books were fading, some had lost their characters entirely. Quill sighed. The story core, the heart of the library, is dim. To bring back the stories, you must find the 3 missing memory feathers. Eren nodded immediately. "Where are they?" Quill flicked his tail, creating a map made of swirling ink. "Across the 3 realms of imagination." A place filled with unfinished stories, broken castles, half-drawn dragons, and characters waiting for their endings. Eren found a lonely princess trapped inside a blank tower. "I was forgotten," she said softly. Eren opened his lantern and whispered, "No story deserves to be forgotten." The lantern glowed bright and completed her tale. A brave princess saving herself. She smiled and gave him the first memory feather. Thousands of characters wandered, looking confused. Pirates missing their ships, robots missing their planets, fairies missing their forests. One tiny robot with flickering eyes tugged Eren's sleeve. "I don't know who I am." Eren knelt and gently touched its metal hands. "You can be anything you choose." He helped the robot rewrite its identity. A brave explorer of distant galaxies. The realm brightened, and the robot handed him the second memory feather. This realm was completely quiet. Books hung in the air, completely blank. Not a single word. Eren felt his heart ache. He remembered how stories helped him when he felt lonely, how they made him brave, how they made him dream. He held his lantern high and spoke. "Stories live inside us. If we keep dreaming, they never die." The lantern burst into brilliant light, filling the silent books with new words. A giant book spirit appeared and bowed. "You have awakened our voices." It placed the 3rd memory feather in Eren's hand. Back in the secret library, Quill guided Eren to a glowing pedestal. Eren placed the 3 feathers on it. Suddenly, the entire library lit up. Books regained their colors. Characters jumped back into their pages. Quills danced through the air. Shelves filled themselves. The story. Core pulsed with bright silver light. Quill's eyes sparkled. You saved every book ever written, and every book yet to be written. Will I ever come back? Eren asked softly. Quill winked. Every time you open a book, you enter our world again. Eren smiled and hugged his lantern. That night, he opened a new book, and for just a moment, he saw a tiny silver fox on the page, smiling at him.